T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What is happening? Hey, T. Gray, why did you turn into Desi Lipova?
I know. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mark.
I prefer this. Yay.
How are you this morning?
I am fantastic. How are you?
I am doing magnificent.
Yes. Oh, I like your background.
I know.
The new one. Excellent. Nice. Black Diamond Ambassador. You know what? I don't want to see that again.
Me too. I was just thinking about it because it will go with my training, what I was about to say.
Okay. All right.
But it's the moment of letting go.
Okay. Excellent. So what are you going to let go?
I'm going to pass the black diamond on to somebody else.
Okay. Excellent. All right. So folks, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. People are joining from all over the world. So who do we have on Zoom? Let's see here. Who do we have? We got Dan Hansen. Good morning from Chicago. Stacy Hughes from Tampa. We've got Tom Pastrick from Arizona. Who's on Facebook?
We've got Mary from Charlotte, North Carolina. And then we have Annette tuning in from Florida. We've got Monica from Budapest.
Monica.
Love it, love it.
All right, we've got Shannon from Nebraska. We've got Donnie Pips. I was on Jackie Pippin's and Jayla Pippin's call last week. And this guy right here, Donnie Pips, he has so much energy. And man, he is good. He is good. Yeah, so he is good at technical analysis. He's got energy. Yeah, today is going to be a movie. Get them notepads ready. That's what Donnie Pips says. All right. Carolyn Johnson, good morning from Arizona. Super Bowl is in Arizona. Where is it? It's at the Cardinal Stadium. Yes.
We've got Nova in the house, Amanda. We've got Canada, Danny, whatever your last name is. We've got Alte, Diamond Alte from London, UK. We've got Elliot from the DMV. I'm tuning in from the DMV area too.
Are you? Okay.
Yes.
Tell them what the DMV is.
District, Maryland, Virginia.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. All right. Let's see here. We've got Tatiana Wilkerson. I don't know where she's from. We got Marie Magana from Salinas, California. Oh, I had her on the other week. Maria was on with me on Top Gun Spotlight. Nice.
Paul from Pennsylvania. Look,
Right.
do me a favor and send your team reminders to
Yes.
jump on this call and get some guests on the call too.
It's a little light. All right, Keith Henderson from St. Louis, Missouri. Good stuff. Pam Jackson Kimball, Louisiana is in the house. We've got Yvette Turner from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
I love it. I love it. We've got Miami, Florida. We've got Charlene from Atlanta, Georgia. Cynthia is from Miami, Florida. I was just in Miami a couple of weeks ago. I miss Miami. It's so cold here. We've got Kareem from Switzerland. And Twanda from North Carolina.
Okay. So we've got Heather Halverson from Nova Scotia, Canada. Who is that? I think that's the first time they've been on. Are you new?
She's from my
Heather?
team. Yeah,
Oh, is
no,
she?
she's not new at all.
Okay. All right. Well, she's on.
Yes, she is.
All right. Yeah, people are showing up and showing out for you.
They
All
better.
right. Good morning, Lucy Williams. All right.
Birmingham, Alabama. What's up, Cheryl? Salatia. That is an interesting name. Savannah, Georgia. We've got Boston is in the house. And Mark, I probably am gonna get in trouble for not knowing how to pronounce people's names.
What?
Her name is Kireen. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right.
What's that?
There's somebody on the line from Facebook turning in from Boston. Boston.
Okay. So again, flight school, where international names go to die. Oh, golly. All right. Erica Williams, good morning. All right. Let's see here. Ron Petty. I think he's Richard Petty's brother, from Nashville, Tennessee. Kiara Lasti, Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Excellent. You know what? I think she's going to have a party when she comes here. That's what she was saying for her birthday.
In
Yep.
Houston?
When she comes to Houston.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. All
So we
right.
should be expecting our invitations, right?
Yes. Yes, Kiara, we're invited, right? Right? Let me see. Let's see if she says right. All right. Hari Kinnunen from Finland. Okay. Hey, Jake Parton, Blue Diamond Jake Parton is on. Yes. All right. Good stuff. All right. Are we ready?
I'm ready. I stay ready.
I know you stay ready. You're always ready.
Stay ready. Where's my picture?
Oh, yeah, I've got no, you're down below. Okay. You are down below. All right. Disclaimer.
I love it. This is one of my favorite parts, right? We're going to do a disclaimer because obviously we are in business, and what comes with business? Money, right? But here's the thing. There's no money guarantee here, because what you put in is what you're going to get in return. It's the same thing. If you go to work and you stop showing to work, you're not going to get paid. So it's the same thing with this business. You know, we have a system in place. We have phenomenal leaders and mentors that are here to help you succeed and win. But if you choose not to be coachable, if you choose not to join the calls, if you choose not to join flight school, you're more likely not going to succeed in this business. I know that, you know, when you do make a decision to go all in, just like majority of the people here on the line, you're going to get amazing returns. So Ibüümerang cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get results or earn any money with our program, information, tools, or strategies. Mark, we know that there's a lot of people that are going to the gym, or not going to the gym, but they have a gym membership, right? They have gym membership, and yet they don't have results because they have never visited the gym. Right. So it's the same thing with our business here, you know. So if you take ownership of your business, if you decide to follow and execute what your mentor tells you to do, you're going to get results. Like, you know, my mentors, Bob and Darren, say all the time, be urgent with yourself, patient with the results. Results will always follow. If you decide to do it your way, it's not going to work. I've done it in the beginning. All right. So I'm a living proof of that.
Cool. And as T. Gray always says, who is the person looking back at you in the mirror when you're brushing the teeth in the morning? That's who you can count on. All right. Good stuff. Excellent. All right. Stay connected. Join Ibüümerang. Text it to 832-406-4705 and join us on Telegram. So folks have been texting join, and then they've been texting Ibüümerang. So text join Ibüümerang and it'll get you in there. It'll get you in there. All right. Good stuff. Oh, we got a Conquer Kit giveaway. May, can we have you do the Conquer Kit giveaway? Yay. Lucas Sturba. Lucas Sturba. Awesome. Lucas, I guarantee you they are from the Czech Republic.
Congratulations. Everybody put some fire emoji for Lucas.
Yes, absolutely. Do the fire emojis. All right. We have a skin tech sale going on. You can take this slide.
I love skin tech. And I had a friend of mine who was quite disappointed that, skin tech is going away. She absolutely loves this product. She uses it for anything and everything. She shares it with, she's a personal trainer, so she shares it with, her clients, but also I do use skin tech and I have tons of skin tech, which I'm set, I believe, maybe not for life, but for the next few years.
Yes.
So you definitely want to stock up on skin tech because it's a product that ladies, you can use as a face makeup primer. So get your skin tech before it sells out, or you will cry later.
I think T. Gray would want to use that as a makeup base. Yeah.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
He's on.
He would not.
All right. All right. Okay. Elevate height video. Okay. So we have it now in English, Spanish, Czech, and I think George is working on French. So we're going to get those up on iboomhub.com, and just go to iboomhub.com. It's right at the top of the page. You can click, it's right up there at the top of the page, and you can click it and it'll take you to Dropbox and you can download any of those videos. Yes. How do you like that video? The Elevate
I absolutely
video.
love it. So today is the day where, this video will be posted on my social media. I have somebody that takes care of that. Yesterday we did a call before you and I went live on Ibüümerang's Instagram page. So we did a call. We do couple of times a week, calls where we can get more Elevate customers, right? These calls are simply focused on Elevate customers. And we played this call and we had a lot of, this video, and we had a lot of people that got started just because of the video. So the video is amazing. Literally in those 2 minutes, I believe it's 2 minutes and 40 seconds or something like this.
Yep.
This is all you need. You can forward this video to, your entire phone, list. And I can guarantee you that you're going to get people started with this video itself. So I will talk about this in a little bit.
Okay, excellent. All right, good deal. Okay, join Ibüümerang WhatsApp community for important company updates and announcements. iboomnation.com, iboomnation.com. So we've combined all of our groups, and now it's Ibüümerang community. So join there. All right. Hey, the agenda is up. Okay. So go to, so look at the new Elevate video up there, and it's got fire emojis. You can download it. And then we've got the agenda up as well. So go to iboomhub.com and take a look at the agenda. Good stuff.
That is really good. You guys are early. I like that.
Yes, we're very early.
January star list achiever is now available on iboomhub.com. Go check out if you're a star achiever. If you're not, my question is, why are you not a star achiever?
Yeah. And you know what? We're going to make it really, really easy to become a star achiever. Okay. So T. Gray is going to talk about this. He's going to be on today. He's going to make a cameo, and he's going to talk about how you can become a star achiever just with one click of a button. So how much is, what is a star achiever? How much PQV do you have to be a star achiever?
300.
Okay. And then superstar achiever, what's the qualifications for superstar achiever?
You need to have 5 people on your team that are star achievers.
And then
Minimum
you
of
have-
5.
Yeah, then you have to be a star achiever yourself too.
Yes.
So 5 people front line, right?
Right.
All right. Cool. Good stuff. This is it. What's up, T. Gray?
What's up, people? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Oh, this call just got a lot uglier.
Yeah, I definitely just brought down the good-looking level of the call because you got Desi on here today, and she definitely made the call all beautiful and stuff, and then here I come, I'm bringing it back down. Desi, how are you this morning?
I am doing amazing. How are you, T. Gray?
I am doing great. It's so good to see you standing
So good
in.
to
I
see
listened
you
to you
too.
do the disclaimer. You
Thanks
did a
for having me
fantastic
on.
job. Yes. And you're getting really good at this. I'm feeling a little bit nervous about my job. Yeah. I'm like, I'm feeling like I could be replaced by Desi.
I am actually excited about this. What are you about to share? I'm really excited.
Man, I tell you what, so am I, because we've been working on it for a long time. So how's everybody doing? I see you guys get all the good mornings, the good evenings. That's fantastic. So excited to be able to pop on here and give you guys just a quick hello. Mark, you look good, bro. What's happening?
You look good too.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Just so you know, it's I don't know what it was last week, but I'm down 38. 38, just in case you're keeping track. 38.
Incredible.
38. Yes.
I'm proud of you. Yes.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, so let's talk about this travel and trade star achiever subscription. Hey, everybody, this is actually live in your back office right now, and it is designed to make it easy for you to be a star achiever. Why? Because with this one subscription, you're going to get 300 PQV each month. And what's super cool about it is that it doesn't cost $300. It actually only costs $249.99. So that's a big reason. There's a $50, reason to go ahead and do this. You're going to get 130 CV. You can get unlimited boomerangs. Your iGo subscription and your Elevate subscription are wrapped up in this one subscription. So instead of having 2 credit card charges, one for $99 and one for $149, we're going to do $249.99 one time, and we got you covered. Okay. Now, here's the deal. People are going to ask, okay, well, what if I just paid my other subscription? This subscription will immediately replace your iGo and or Elevate subscription that you already have. So if your subscription to iGo or your subscription to Elevate ran yesterday, well, this one will replace it. And, so the first month you're going to potentially take maybe a hit, but here's what happens. It's going to just benefit you going forward in the long run. Now, the only people who can do this are people who have a travel membership. Okay. If you have an existing travel membership, you will be able to do this, right? When you try to use the subscription, it's going to look to see, do you have an iGo membership? If you don't, it's not going to let you do it. And you're going to have to purchase what we call the travel add-on. Now, we currently have, and what you should be able to see in your back office is the add-on to first class travel, which means that if you came in, let's say with a first class trade pack, or you came in with a first class product pack back when you could do that. Remember that one, Desi, the first class product, and people could come in and they could do Skin Tech and Zents and come in and do $1,000 of that, and they would be first class. Well, if you did that, then you chose to do that and to not do an iGo membership. Okay, fine. Well, now you got to do an iGo membership if you want this, because you can't just turn on the subscription and automatically have it, because some people paid $250, $500, or $1,000 for their iGo membership, and it's not fair for you to be able to get what they got without paying for it. So we have the travel add-on. Now we are going to give you the ability to choose which level of travel membership you want, because there are 3 different levels. There's a coach level, there's a business class level, and there's a first class level. Coach level is going to be $249.99. The business class level is going to be $499.99. First class level is going to be $99.99. And you can choose whichever one you want, whatever level you're at. So you could be a first class person. Desi, make sure you get this, because I know you got a lot of people on your team been waiting for this, right? A person could be first class, right? Maybe they came in first class trade or first class product. They can choose to simply add on coach class level of travel access.
Okay.
All right. They'll still be first class, but their IGO membership will be coach, meaning that they'll only have access to, I think it's hotels and rental cars, and then they'll also have flights. Okay. Or they could choose to have business class, and then they have cruises, and then they could choose to have first class and they have the whole thing. Okay. So it doesn't matter which pack you're at, you'll be able to choose whichever level of travel membership. But the bottom line is, in order to use this subscription, you need to have any level of travel membership. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So if you try to use this and it doesn't let you, it means that you don't have travel. Okay. Now, I know for a fact that right now, the first class travel add-on is live. By the end of this coming week, we will have coach and business class also available. Okay. So if you don't have travel and you only want coach level of travel, or you only want business level of travel, you may have to wait until the end of this coming week. But if you want the full travel access, which I am currently enjoying because I saved some money on my trip to Vegas, right? If you want that, then you can do that now, right? If you already have travel as part of your deal, if you've already purchased travel, like a lot of people on Desi's team came in and they did first class, and they did first class travel, or they did the new first class travel and trade, right? Or maybe you came in at coach travel or business travel at some point in time in the past. No problem. This is for you. You can select this in your shop, or you can select this under subscriptions. This is the subscription that everybody wants. I'm telling you right now, Mark, everybody's been messaging me. I want to have this. I want to have this. I want to have this. Well, guess what? It is live right now. Okay. Now, people are asking, what about EX8? Well, that's fine. You can have EX8. That is a separate additional subscription. Okay. This covers your IGO subscription, your Elevate subscription, and it gives you unlimited boomerangs. If you want EX8, no problem. Just choose that and add that on as an additional subscription if you want. Okay. But you have this here available as a bundle where you get unlimited boomerangs without the N, right? Because unlimited has an N in it, except on this slide.
Oh, there we go.
Oh man. So there you go. And I'm excited about it because I mean, where the Schmeichel brothers at? Those blue diamonds, black diamonds, they wanted they really wanted this. Got a lot of people on their team who want this. Guess what? It's there for you. Donnie Pips, what about the app? The app is there. The app is there. You just have to get that as an additional subscription. Chiquatia is excited about it. That's right, because this is fire. Now, the next thing that you can do, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, Desi, because I know this is what you're teaching your whole team. You can switch to this subscription. Then you can contact customer service, Kevin, and ask them to change it to run on the first of the month. And they will change it so that it runs on the first of the month for you. And then everything is gravy. The Vita Wood, new circle, CEO circle. She's like, oh my God, that's right. Right? Brett Diamond Tierra Edwins. He's like, this is sweet. Exactly. It is sweet. I'll tell you right now, if I was a business builder, this would be the thing for me right here, for my whole team. I'm excited about it and super excited to be able to deliver this to you guys. There you go.
Yes. People are lighting up the chats, bro.
Yep.
Yep.
We need
Yeah,
Ashley,
folks.
love it. Annette, love it. Amazing. So, but hold on a second. Let's go back. Sri Rodwell. Good morning, T. Gray. Daisy will be replacing you. We can turn
Yeah.
off the back office. You can turn it back off.
I'm going to turn it. So everybody who wants me to replace this, go ahead and put that in the chat so I can make a list of the back offices I need to turn off. Okay. Right. I will go ahead and turn them all off. FX Rich says, I already run on the first of the month. Will that continue? I hope so. It might switch to whatever day you switch this over to this, but that's okay. Customer service will fix it for you. All right, Bonnie's protecting me. Thank you, Bonnie. Bonnie from the UK is like, no. Can't replace T. Gray. Rocky Roller Skates won't let me go. So, you know what? So
sorry,
you can't
Desi.
replace me. Desi can join us permanently. She most certainly can.
All right. That's it. That's good. It'll be three.
Yes.
The Three Musketeers. Hey.
Three Musketeers, and which I like better than the Tunicorns. I'd rather be a Musketeer than a Tunicorn.
No, it's a triple corn.
No, Desi
Triple
doesn't want to be a
corn.
triple. Desi doesn't want that. Don't do that to Desi. She don't want that. Desi, tell her, you don't want
Johnson, this new subscription for $249.99 makes you a star achiever. Incredible, she says. Excellent.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Peg Mosier says, T. Gray, 38. You're melting away. 38 pounds down.
Yep, it's going, man. It's going. I've been working out, hitting the gym real hard on a real strict nutrition plan. As a matter of fact, you know, Mark, you are rubbing off on me. I just want to say this publicly. You have really, really, really helped model what discipline looks like.
Yes.
And how you make decisions to support that discipline. So whereas the rest of the crew who's hanging out with us this weekend in Vegas is staying at another hotel, I actually chose a hotel that actually has a kitchen so that I would not have to totally blow my nutrition plan. So the first thing I did is I got on Instacart and made an order, Desi, and had my groceries come here to the hotel. And I will be at least starting out the day with my appropriate meal so that I'm not like just totally making a mess of my diet. And I don't want to, because the results are just so freaking amazing. So.
Yeah. And he comes into my office and he says, I can't eat anymore, but I have to.
Right. I love the
gosh.
dedication.
Yes.
I love the dedication. This is
Yes.
this is discipline.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I know both of you guys have have done, you know, kind of fitness competition level. So you guys can both respect the challenge of eating all these meals, right?
Yes.
And so Desi, I'm eating 4 times a day, and it's not these little meals. It's the full meals, and it's crazy the way it's just supercharged my metabolism.
Mm-hmm.
But it really is hard to get all the food down. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I know. I've been there.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm just sitting like this, like a kid at the dinner table, like.
You probably have to say this out loud. I know that this call is not for this, but you know, there's a lot of people that are thinking that losing weight requires, and it really depends on your body, right? And your metabolism and stuff. But for you to, you know, pick your metabolism up, you have to eat more.
Yes.
You know, if you're not used to eating.
And eat clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
That is true.
Right. And so I'm eating clean and I'm eating more. And sometimes I got to do like I'm a little kid with myself. I'm like, okay, here comes the airplane. But it doesn't really work that well when you're doing it to yourself. You know?
I'll feed you. I'll feed you at work.
No. No, that would be a little much.
Yeah, that would be.
Irma, thank you. She says I look younger and healthy.
Yes.
And what's crazy, I've got a Bluetooth scale that has an app, and the scale measures not just your weight, but it measures your body fat and your BMI and all that kind of stuff. But it also measures your metabolic age. And so far, my metabolic age has gone backwards or younger a year already.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've got all of the technology, you've got all the gadgets, you've got
I'm a
the
geek.
whoop strap, you've got the scale, dude. Yeah, you're crazy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to catch up to you, bro.
All
You've been
right.
setting such a great example consistently since we started this thing, and
Yep.
I'm just trying to, just following your footsteps, bro.
All right.
And Desi's done that. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this about Desi, but she's not just, a beautiful black diamond. She is very intentionally fit, and has helped so many other people to do that too. So Desi, that's all. You're also part of the inspiration. You know who else is part of the inspiration?
What's that?
Presidential Diamond.
Yeah.
Darren Gibson.
I was going to say that. He is the epitome of fitness. And Tierra Edwards, Desi, Jake, all of the diamonds, they are so fit.
And you know who's crazy fit? Your CEO, Holton Buggs.
Yes.
That dude is just getting more and more shredded. Like the more I try to catch him, the more he just goes another level. So yeah, it's a lot of good encouragement. And I just want to encourage everybody. We talk a lot about making money, right? And we have great opportunities to make money. And you can see people making money. I mean, look at Desi, look at that glow, right? That is not the glow of somebody who's not making money. That is the glow of somebody who is having fun and making money. But here's the deal. The deal is you got to be fit, because wealth, health is wealth, right? You don't want to make all this money and be sick. You don't want to make all this money and not be able to live a long time, to enjoy it. And if you have children, you owe it to them to be healthy, because now that I'm in my 50s and I actually see, people dying, in their 70s and 80s, but on the process of getting there, they are very, very sick. And it's really a big burden to their family to take care of them, because they didn't make really good choices when they could. So I'm inspired. I got one kid, and I want to make sure that, he doesn't have to spend, unless it's just something I can't help, but I want to make sure that if I can help it, he's not going to have to spend a lot of time, energy, and money taking care of me. Besides, I'm a little proud. I really don't want people changing my diaper. So.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good. Dude, that was awesome.
Is the new 25.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, bro. Love you,
So,
man.
It was fun jumping on here with you guys a little bit today. And
Love you. We miss you.
Yeah, I miss you too. I can't wait to see you next month, Desi.
We're going to be there for 8 days.
Yes. Well, we're going to make sure that we see you a lot, because I don't get to see you that often.
Yeah.
So make separate of this call. Let me know when you get to Houston, when you're leaving, and let's make sure that even outside of Accelerate, we get a chance to spend some time with you.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. Thank you,
Yes.
Mr. T. Gray, for all of your support.
Yes.
I know, because I bother you all the time, but you're always there for me.
Absolutely. I'm always there for you. No problem. I'm always there for the people who are getting it done, right? Because if, what I don't like, or it's never a bother to help people who are getting it done. Let's say it that way, right? It's only a bother when people who are not doing anything, and I know you hate this too, Desi, people who aren't doing anything but have a million questions.
Right.
Like right now, I got somebody in my WhatsApp asking me all these questions, and they didn't do anything, and they haven't done anything. And I'm like, stop asking me questions, right? I mean, if you're not going to do it,
the reason why they do have the questions is because they haven't done anything. If they did it, they will have that experience, right? So they wouldn't ask the questions.
Exactly. If they did it, they wouldn't even have the question that they're asking, because the question they're asking is, well, if after letting their subscription go and letting their volume flush, now they're like, well, what happened to my volume? you let your subscription go. When you let your subscription go, your volume goes away. The volume that you stored up, right?
We talked about that last week.
We talked about that last week.
Yeah.
You know, so I just want to just be asking these folks, just like, leave me alone. Stop bothering me. I gotta free up my time for people like Desi who have real questions, who are really building their business.
Yes.
So anyway,
Yeah.
it's all good. I can't wait to see everybody. So you guys have the Conquer agenda already out?
Yes.
You guys are badass, bro. I love it. I love it.
We were late on it last time, so we're early on it this time.
You are early.
Yes.
Desi, what do you think about that? That's pretty cool, right?
I love it. It helps so much because I do plan on having a lot of guests to the event. So if you're listening to this,
you're gonna have guests at the event.
I always have guests. Always.
What?
Yes.
Dude.
Wow. Hey, I'm gonna throw this out as a challenge. I'll throw this out as a challenge, Desi. So you guys have the agenda, right? And you see the things that we are doing as a company, right? But the one thing that there is not on the schedule is a business opportunity meeting. I don't know if you guys didn't notice that, but there's no business opportunity meeting
on the
Right,
Tuesday
so-
after the event.
Well, I want to challenge you diamonds to get together and somebody figure out how to do a business opportunity meeting before the event on that Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, right? Because then now what happens is that's an opportunity for you guys to get some folks in and then have them come to the event and be ultra fired up coming out of the event, right? So if you guys get together and decide to do, I mean, just think of that. How many of you guys are going to be in the same city at the same time? That would be the highest power opportunity meeting Houston has ever seen, right? So if you guys got together and do that, we would most certainly promote it like crazy at the corporate level.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So let us know. Get in touch. When you guys know, do you guys know how to get in contact with us? You guys all have our numbers. So just let us know and we will we'll start the promotion wheel going for you guys.
Excellent. Good stuff,
right.
man.
Yeah, that's
All right, bro.
You have
All
fun
right.
in Vegas.
Yeah, you know what? I plan to do that. The fun already started. I hate to tell on myself, but it is, flight school's at 6 a.m. here. And flight school is especially tough when you walk in the door at 5 a.m. So,
Where are you?
Vegas.
Oh
I'm in
my
Vegas.
God.
in Vegas. What happens in Vegas
Stays in Vegas.
stays in Vegas. All right. All right,
Well, have
beautiful
fun.
people. Thank you so much. Hey, guess
Thank
who's
you.
going to win the Super Bowl this year? Guess who's going to win the Super Bowl?
I don't watch.
Everybody who is actively building Ibüümerang is going to win the Super Bowl of life. Who cares
Yes.
which group of these millionaires and running around in tight pants wins on Sunday, right? They're already millionaires. You guys got to get your millions done. You are in the Super Bowl of life. You are in the best company, in the best place that you could possibly be if you take it seriously and you do the things that Black Diamond Desi Lipova is going to teach you a little bit later when she does her training. Then you will be setting yourself up to win the Super Bowl of life, even to be the MVP of the Super Bowl of life. You are in this game and you can win because you already made the decision to get in. All you got to do is learn to play and play the game every day. Desi's going to show you the right way. All you got to do is simply say, I'm in it to win it. I'm going to do it. I'm in it to win it. There's nothing to it. And on that note, Ray is going back to sleep.
That
Thank
could be
you,
a
Coach.
song.
What? Thank you, Coach.
There you go. Love you
love
guys.
this. Thank you so much.
And I'm out.
Love you, bro.
Peace.
All right, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Man, that was good. That was good. All right. Okay. He is so good, man.
It really is.
We're fortunate to have him as a part of this Ibüümerang team. Yeah,
Yes.
man. All right. If you've recently achieved a rank from Vision and you've achieved a rank between Vision and Accelerate, you're going to want to go to iboomtext.com and let us know what rank you've achieved. And we will be giving out awards at Accelerate. Okay. So if you did not receive your award at Vision, then you need to go to iboomtext.com and we will be giving it to you at Accelerate. And it's just for the awards for Ruby, for Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, the diamonds, we got all of them, but it's just Sapphire or Ruby, Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald. So go ahead and go to iboomtext.com and fill out that form. Okay. All right. Here we go. You can take this one.
Who's this?
Yeah.
Shady
So
Mamas.
they took their kids to a trampoline park. And when they went there, they were trading. And so when their kids are jumping on the trampolines and going up and down, they're following the charts and the charts are going up and down.
Oh my
So-
God, this is awesome.
Yeah. So that's what they're doing. And probably the trading mamas at the trampoline park probably made the money that
They
the
spent.
kids made or that they paid to have the kids go to the trampoline park. So yeah.
You
that's
guys
awesome.
should do an event
Yes.
at that trampoline park and attract
Yeah.
more
Oh,
moms.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So
I love this.
this past week, I'm going to brag a little bit. I increased my account by 8.8%.
Wow.
I didn't have any. Well, let's see here. Did I have? No, I didn't have any losses.
You mean
So I had
any
one
learning
that was
experiences?
even. I had one that was even. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Nope.
Yeah,
Yep. But dude,
that's awesome.
incredible. All right.
I don't call them a loss. I call them a learning experience.
Yes. It's not a loss. It's a learning experience.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. All right. Okay. Here we go. Conquer Kit giveaway. Another one. As DJ Khaled says, another one. Oh, Isaac Haupu. What? I think that's Kelly Haupu's son.
Congratulations, Isaac.
Yes, absolutely. Excellent. Good stuff. All right. Okay, what do we have next? Oh, we've got something. Oh, yes, the 5-day Kickstart. So who was on this last 5-day Kickstart? Put it in the chat. And if you were on the 5-day Kickstart, put in the chat what you thought about the Kickstart. Yeah. Let's see here. What do we got?
Facebook is a little slow. Jana said yes. Elena said amazing.
I'm a winner. All right. Let's see here. Peg Mosier, Jeremy Romany. Nope.
Leo on Facebook says that he was.
I was on. It was awesome. Veronica, Marcy Anderson. It was amazing. Cool. All right. Very well prepared. Super within those 5 days. Just awesome job from the educators. That was from Silva Gurikova. So folks, this is, so we're going to have another one, and it's going to be in March. But the dates are up in the air. So we're going to do accelerate first. But you know what? Hold on a second. We're going to do the Spanish 5-day kickstart right after accelerate. That's the one that's coming. That's the one that's coming. So we're going to do the 5-day Spanish kickstart. I think we'll do it in English too, but I think the Spanish one is coming up, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. Okay. So there's a special going on with the Spanish 5-day kickstart. All right, cool. Yeah, and here it is. All right, we're going to do the Spanish boot camp in Cancun, Mexico, March 20th through the 21st. It's going to be advanced. So, but here's how it's going to work. So we're going to do the Elevate 5-day kickstart prior to, and that's the beginners. And then the boot camp is going to come right after that. So here's how it's going to work. So it is, let's see here. The 5-day kickstart. How much is the 5-day kickstart?
Great question.
Yeah, the 5-day kickstart. I don't know. So,
$800, I think, when you're a customer.
Yeah, so it's $1,000 when you're a customer.
Okay.
So
Kevin said 750.
Yes, 750. So the 2-day boot camp is 1,200. The 5-day kickstart is 750. So that's $2,000. We're offering it for 1,500. Okay, so if you get both of those, if you get that pack in the back office, it looks just like that, the Elevate Kickstart and then the 2-day boot camp. It is a promo, and we're doing it for $1,500. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
This is a steal.
Yeah. All right. And so that will set everybody up that wants to learn the basics. Okay. Then you will go into the intermediate and advanced stuff when you get to Cancun. That is good. Yeah. So it's going to be virtual. So the 5-day kickstart is going to be virtual, as it always is. All right. What do you think of that, Desi?
It is a steal.
Yes.
And I'll share why in a little bit.
Okay. I can't wait. All right. CEO Circle, 10 Elevate customers, but don't get 10, get 15. So up to 4 major live events for free. And you must have 10 paying retail customers each month for 3 months prior to the event or 90 days prior to the event. And you will get your ticket for free. We've got some folks in CEO Circle. Vita.
Woo, congratulations, Vita. And your name was misspelled.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Now, if you think that you have made CEO Circle, please send an email to marketing@iboomerang.com. Marketing@iboomerang.com. Okay.
They need to fix her name. It has the T instead of D.
Oh, shoot. Yep. God.
Congratulations, Vita.
Yep. Dude. That was a second misspelling. All right. Okay. CEO Corner. 25 Elevate customers. All events for free, virtual and live. And you've got to have 25 paying retail customers for 3 months prior to the event. And we've got some. So Desi, are you?
I'm close. Not there yet.
All right.
Close.
So hold on a second. Fernanda sent me a message this morning. Okay. So this lady right here. Okay. So Luis and Fernanda now have 28 Elevate customers. Christian and Darwin have 28.
Love it.
And Alejandra has 30.
Nice.
30. Yeah. So they're not stopping. They're going. Yes.
Right.
All right. Another Conquer Kit giveaway. Last one. Meecow Smakeow. You know what? So take a look. Take a look. Hold on just a second. Just leave it there. So remove and then remove all instances. Meecow bought multiple tickets. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Good stuff.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Yep, all the diamonds are winning. Dude, we've had, I don't know how many diamonds have won. Yeah.
This is what happens when you join the diamond, circle.
Exactly. All right. Good stuff. Okay, the Insta filter is here. You want to take this?
Yeah. I haven't done it personally yet, but I think we all should do it. And I'm going to challenge everybody to do it with me after this call today. Right? So you can find it obviously on Instagram. It's like a roadmap to crush your goals. And how do you use it? Right? Everything starts with the vision, with the picture in your mind, right? And then, tap on the circles, choose the pics, and then share it. You want to tag Ibüümerang, you want to tag me too. I want to see your your pictures. And I'm sure you guys are probably going to do something like, you always draw a winner at the event.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
And it's going to be 5 lucky winners, and they're going to get a Conquer kit.
Amazing.
Yes, absolutely.
Who's going to do the Insta filter with me after this call? I want to see some eyes in the chat. Right? This is a challenge for you all today. We got to do something different, right? To get different results. Awesome. I better see all of on Zoom, we have a lot of people. I see Stacy said aye, Marcy said aye on Facebook, Diana said aye, Heidi said aye. Awesome. Yasmin said aye. Awesome. Let's do it.
All right. Okay, so Conquer Kit winners. So if you're one of our Conquer Kit winners, please make sure you email your shirt size to marketing@iboomerang.com. Marketing@iboomerang.com. So here are all the winners. There's a lot of winners.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah.
I see Alte on here.
Yes.
Kelly.
Yeah, Tijuana. Let's see here. We've got, I know that Kelly is on there.
Kelly's on here.
Cal is on there. Tommy Johnson.
Tommy is also. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
Love it.
for sure. All right, good stuff. Oh, you take this one.
I am so excited for this. I probably was the first person to purchase the ticket when you guys announced this event. I've only been to one of Mrs. Bug's events that was so powerful. I had actually 3 friends that are not in the company with me at that event, right? That was last year. Now let's just put it this way, right? As you walk into that room, Mark, I mean, you know how Mrs. Bugs always does everything like top of the top of the top of the top, right? If you've never experienced, a diamond, a lady diamond treat, you will experience it at this event, right? Maybe that will be the event. If you're not a diamond by then, maybe that will be the event that you will make a decision to become part of the, the inner circle when it comes to the diamonds. But Mrs. Bugs always goes above and beyond for all of the ladies. And what happens in that room stays in that room, right? Because we have a lot of gentlemen on the line. So, it's all I can say is that you guys can be sorry that you're not there. But it's amazing. I mean, everything is the information that she shares with us and teaches us, how to become a high value woman. It's absolutely outstanding, top of the knot, it's just amazing. Just put it this way. You want to be there. I'm not quite sure if there's any more VIP tickets left, and
Nope.
this is why you always want to be the first one. Don't be a procrastinator, right? Always lead from the front. But even if you don't have a VIP, still be there. Grab a few of your girlfriends with you, and introduce them to this phenomenal environment. I'm excited. I can't wait. This is going to be amazing, unforgettable. I can't wait to see what she has in store for us. I know that there are going to be a lot of surprises.
Yeah, it's at the Post Oak Hotel. And that place, that is the nicest hotel, I think, probably in Texas.
Okay.
Yeah. So March 6th, and lunch is included. That's included in the ticket price. And yeah, it's just going to be off the charts. Yeah.
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 You're walking, it's like, this last time was like you're walking into a castle, right? The castle that every single queen deserves. So be there. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. And, also, ladies, you can bring folks that are not in Ibüümerang. This
Right.
is not geared towards Ibüümerang. So become, the topic is how to become a high value woman. So, and I've seen the materials, I've seen the printouts, and there's a workbook. I'm not going to give it away. There's a workbook, there's lunch, there's all kinds of stuff. So the materials are incredible and they look fantastic. Yeah. Yes. Dr. Latrice, she invited her goddaughter. Excellent. Good stuff. All right. Yeah. Natasha Bolton, Ladybug's events are breathtaking. Yeah. Marianne Schutz, the lunch is next level. All right. Cool. Good stuff. All right. Now, if you don't have your Conquer ticket, what is wrong with you? They're $449. Do not let them get to $499. Do not do that. So iboomerangevents.com to get your ticket. This is going to be the event that is going to kick off 2023 for you. We have speakers. We are going to be launching something at Elevate. Nope, at Accelerate. It's going to be Elevate. So just be a part of this event and get your ticket now. All right. Yeah, no, I'm not going to talk about that.
You always want to be in the room.
Yes, absolutely.
In the room.
Yep. All right. Yes, Joe Peach, kids under 12 are free. Yep. Yeah, so we've got tickets for kids that are 12 and above, and those are on sale on the website. Cool. On Eventbrite. All right. Yeah, no room block. Use your iGo, and you will get the best rates. And here we go. Desi.
This.
Yes. Who is that? Yes. Beautiful picture.
They need to draw me a new picture because that that was the old me.
Oh yes, absolutely. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it. All right, and we need to give David Hunt a new picture too. he went on and on about that. Okay. All right. Get close to the fire with CEO Circle. Lead us, Desi, and tell us how you are doing. All right.
Amazing. I'm excited for this. Thank you so much for having me on here. How long do I how much time do I have? Because I can get long-winded sometimes.
As long as you need.
I love it. David Sayer said that was Blue Diamond Desi. I agree with you. Now we got to go to the Prezi, right? They got to draw my new self-image. I'm extremely excited to be on here. Everybody, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Mark, for having me. Thank you, Tigray, obviously, for letting me replace you just for today, right? Just for today. It's an honor to be here, an absolute privilege to be on here with you guys. I've been looking forward to this, to be honest with you. We had a diamond call with Mr. Bugs before they announced the CEO circle and corner on flight school. And, you know, to be honest with you, that was a little bit of crazy shift for me because I wasn't used to be getting customers. And I'm going to be completely honest with you all. I had no clue how to enroll customers. And you all know I've been in, you know, with this company, I believe for a little over 1.5 years now, right? So we all learned something new. And, you know, when we did this, when Mr. Bugs did this call, you know, he said, you bet, he was blunt. And I love this, right? Because I am one of those people where, I wouldn't say I operate better under pressure, but I operate better when I am, I've been told the truth. John C. Maxwell, said, truth hurts, but secrets kill. And I'm blessed to have Mr. Darren Gibson, for always being, raw and real. And obviously now Mr. Holton Bugs, our CEO. And, when he said, you guys own a business, and I can tell you that he said this probably millions of times, at each and every event, that you should create a system, you should create a culture of not only bringing ambassadors on board, but also customers. And something clicked for me on that call, and the reason why I say this, because there's only 2 ways for you to change your paradigm, right? To change the way you think, to change a habit. And what are those 2 ways? Repetition or emotional impact. Right? So for me at that point was the repetition, because it wasn't the first time that I've heard Mr. Bugs say, you need customers, right? You need customers. It wasn't the first time. I've heard it hundreds of times, just as many times as you all have heard it, but, it never really sank in. And, I told myself, okay, now this is going to be uncomfortable, because I have no clue how to get customers, right? All I know is to get you in the business, and then I will get you on Elevate. The thought process that I had back then was, I need the majority, most of the volume. I know that if I get you on Elevate, eventually you would want to build the business. So let me just save you time. Let me get you as an ambassador. And then, also I will eventually get you on Elevate. So I'm going to share my stress stories first, and then I will lead from that to my success story. Is that okay with everybody? I want you to talk to me. Just say yes in the chat. Right? And just say yes in the chat. Marianne did an amazing flight school a couple of weeks ago, and I'm going to share a little bit about that too, because our team, I said our team, right? You got to be product of the product. And our team's culture was bringing as many ambassadors as possible, right? We were not customer oriented, but, when Mr. Buck said, diamonds, he didn't care if you were a diamond or blue diamond, black diamond, presidential diamond. And that's how it should be, right? He didn't care about the rank, where you are. That's how it should be, right? When your mentor tells you to do something, the first thing you got to do is go out and do it. Don't ask questions. Your mentor knows something you don't know, right? Your mentor knows something you don't know. Well, guess what? Mr. Butt has been in this industry for so long. He knew something I didn't know, right? So I told myself, okay, so I gotta go out there and be one of the first ones to get into, the CEO circle, and then corner. I'm very close to the corner. I believe I have 6 or 7 more customers, and I can do better, right? I can do better. I'm one of those people where I will always say, there's more to get done. So this is what I did in the month of December when, he did this call for us, and, then he did the flight school training, which was absolutely phenomenal. I believe he had a list of gross monkey code, while we were on that flight school. I still remember I was in, I was at Darren's, and, we were getting ready to fly out to Orlando, and, to celebrate his birthday and celebrate, a phenomenal year. And, I remember him calling her, and me hearing what she said, and what she said when it comes to building that culture within your business, not only ambassador but customers. And I started thinking, and I actually sat down and I wrote out what goal do I have for me, because the intro video that we had, Darren said, you should break your goal down to ridiculous, right? At the end of the day, each and every one of us here that you guys are on the line, we are business owners, right? We are all business partners. So each and every one of you should be producing daily, volume in your business. So I sat down and I said, okay, so what number of customers do I want to get started with, right? And my goal is 5,000 only customers as of, this is my first goal, right? This is not where I'm stopping. And I simply make the math of, if I have 5,000 customers that are making 150, QV on the first of the month, my month will start with 750,000, right? So this was something for me to be looking forward to, right? So we're going to talk about habits and how changing your habits will change your identity, your business, the identity of your business. And now I needed to, again, like I said earlier, to become the product of the product, because I couldn't tell my team, hey, go and get some customers. And I had none, right? I have a lot of ambassadors that are using Elevate, but I had maybe, I don't even know if I personally have enrolled anybody as a customer. And the reason why I say this is because I said I'm going to share my stress story. As soon as Mr. Bug said, go out, get Elevate customers, this is exactly what I did. Okay. And because I was in the habit of enrolling ambassadors, so I started enrolling people on Elevate as an ambassador, right? When you go through the enrollment journey, and this is something that, you guys don't have to do this. This is what works for me and my business, and what works for my, business partners and everybody that's on my team. I am that type of person that I don't trust people. If I send somebody a link for them to enroll themselves, pair them, make it kin. Right? That, buyer's remorse, you may kick in, they may change their mind. So I am always the person that stays on the line until the sale is closed. Right? I'm going to give you this mindset because, I just like to be on the call, even if they, want me to send them the link and for them to enroll themselves, I stay on the line with them. So it's a lot more, it's much easier when if they have any questions, what is this package? What is this package? What is this package? Right? I can answer that question, because sometimes, people may get frustrated and they may, exit the link, and now you've lost the customer or an ambassador. This is what I do. This is my first tip for you all, right? So you don't lose a sale, right? So you can close each and every sale. And I'm going to talk about this in just a little bit. But I didn't know how to enroll customers, and maybe I knew, but it just didn't come to my mind. So I've enrolled few Elevate ambassadors, right? I didn't sign them as a, coach, business, or first class. I was just enrolling them as an ambassador. And now, and honestly speaking, it took me few tries, until I figured that I was doing it all wrong. Right? I was doing it all wrong. And the reason why I said this is because I was on a call with somebody from my team. And, obviously on Flight School, we're saying, if you enroll a customer, it will be $179 per month. And then, when you enroll an ambassador, you have the $49, fast start, and then you have the $149. And then at the end, you see this $200 total. And I'm like, what am I missing? I kept on asking myself this question, but, I was so urgent to get to the CEO circle that I didn't really stop and think, hey, why don't you go and ask, T. Gray or Mark? So it took me a few tries until, one of my girls, Omeima, from Canada, who I'm going to see for the first time in Houston, Texas, after a year and a half, told me, hey, I figured out on how you know, you can help, not how you can help, but how you can, you know, become a star achiever with customers. And I'm like, how? Because I've been enrolling these people and I get them as, you know, the group volume, but I don't get them as a personal volume. She's like, well, you have to sign them in as a customer. And I'm like, well, I've been doing this, but I can only see group volume. And I'm sure that Omema remembers this if Omema's on the line. Oh, she's on the line, right? She remembers this. And then here's what happens, right? I am enrolling another person. And here we go again. I enrolled that person. That was in January, beginning of January. I enrolled that person as an ambassador. And something clicked because of the conversation I had with Omema, right? Who's going diamond this month? Omema, you better pick it up. Who's going diamond this month? You know, when I was enrolling that person, you know, I see this total again of $200 and I got confused. And I'm like, Omema, what am I doing wrong? And she said, well, how are you enrolling them? And I said, well, this is how I'm enrolling them. And then she said, I don't know. And I'm like, okay, so let me reach out to Mr. T. Gray, who is always there to the rescue, you know, when I have any challenge. And that just tells you, you guys, you don't have to be analysis paralysis or for you to know everything in this business for you to get to Black Diamond, okay? Because I'm still learning with each and every one of you here on the line, right? I am still learning because I know some of you are saying, Desi knows everything. No, I don't, right? No, I don't. So I sent out a quick voice message to T. Gray and I said, T. Gray, what am I doing wrong? And thankfully, you know, Mr. T. Gray solved my problem. You know, I've learned another lesson. You know, he was very patient with me. I'm sure that he had a good laugh, right? Because again, I've been a part of this company for a year and a half, and the culture, you know, the paradigm that I was in, the habit that I've created over time was for me to enroll ambassadors, right? So that was, I needed to build a new habit. So this is what I'm going to talk about today, you know, and obviously Mr. T. Gray helped out, you know, and we canceled that membership. And then we, you know, assigned that individual the proper and correct way, which is through your boomerangs, right? Boomerangs. I'm not going to do training on this, but, you know, just so you know, if you're enrolling people on, you know, Elevate and you're enrolling them as an ambassador, you're doing the wrong thing. So, you know, moving forward, you know, start copying and paste that boomerang link and, you know, enroll your new customers, right? Mr. T. Gray showed me, I mean, he sent me screenshots. You guys have no clue how grateful I was. Like, he sent me screenshots, he circled which one I should select, you know, how to finalize it, how my customers, you know, he sent me a cute little message on, you know, for me to forward to my customers and for them to be able to access their platform, how to recover their password. I mean, just huge shout out to T. Gray, right? He's always there to the rescue when you need him. If you do the work, like you said earlier, right? If you do the work, like you said earlier. So he saved the day, not only one time, multiple times. So, you know, that was my lesson that I learned, you know, through repetition, obviously, how to enroll, you know, customers the proper way, right? How to enroll customers the proper way. Now, we're going to talk about this today because, you know, in the beginning, I started, you know, enrolling ever since Mr. T. Gray canceled this, you know, Elevate ambassador enrollment. You know, obviously I started enrolling my customers the proper way. And I believe I was at, you know, 7 or 8 customers. And, you know, Marianne reached out to me, you know, because she, you know, we created a separate chat for all of our customers. You know, we want to keep our customers separated from, you know, our builders, you know, because we don't want them to be overwhelmed, right? We just want them to keep them within, you know, that group of people. Marianne reached out to me. She's like, what are you doing? Because again, you know, I couldn't go out there and teach my leaders what to do until I did it myself, right? Some of you right now, this is what you're doing. You know, it's always, you know, do it first, then tell your team, right? Show, then tell, show, then tell, show, then tell in anything you do, right? It's not about reading the books, right? It's not about, you know, just whatever you hear right now and then you go teach it to your team. You're going to have to go out there, do it yourself first, right? Do it yourself. You want to write this down, do it myself first. And it was uncomfortable for me to get customers, but what I did see was more opportunity, right? You know, what I said in the beginning of this call was when Mr. Bugs did this call for us, something clicked, right? Even though I've heard him say in the past, build a culture of customers, right? This is a residual income for you guys. You don't have to do much about it. You know, you're getting that $30 each and every month for each and every customer that pays their subscription, right? It's easy money, you know, and I'm gonna go into that in just a little bit, but it's only $179 per month. People were constantly spending money on things that they're not utilizing, they're not using, right? And this is a skill that they can learn for life. We have the best educational platform when it comes to, you know, the trading, you know, the crypto, you know, Forex, now NFTs. So if you're not sharing this with everybody, you're doing your friends and family and everybody that you come across every single day, you're doing them a disservice. Some of you probably right now are doing what I did. Well, I was still sharing Elevate with everybody, right? So Marianne said something a couple of weeks ago, right? I was one of those people as well that I've been paying my subscription for as long as I've been with Ibüümerang, right? And I'm not saying do what I'm doing, right? Our sole focus for, you know, has been building and building and building and building and building and building, right? So we didn't want to take away from our attention when it comes to building. So this is what we were focused on, because let's be honest, trading can become addictive, right? You can become addicted to trading. And I'm not saying that I regret this, but all I'm saying is that if you're disciplined, and you know, if you have discipline, you can still be a builder. And also you can still learn the skill, right? But you have to have a discipline. So if you haven't worked on that habit yet, maybe, you know, I don't know, but, you know, definitely work on your discipline. So I've been paying this subscription for a year and a half, and just like I know a lot of the team. And in this, I believe it was December or was it November, is when I started trading for the first time. Before I jumped on Elevate, right? Before I started the learning process on Elevate. And like I said, I'm going to share my stress stories, because if you guys, you know, just joined Elevate, you don't want to do what I did. Because I've been a part of Elevate for a year and a half, and I started trading without having any knowledge, and you know, I've lost a good amount of money, and I'm gonna say this: I've lost over 6 figures, you know, in trading, because I didn't study on Elevate first. Okay, I was just so excited. You know, the way my brain works is I need to jump into the water and then I learn how to swim. So I've learned a lot of lessons. You know, I wouldn't say, you know, I've lost. I learned a lot of lessons, which is don't do what I did, right? Do not do what I did. You know, definitely utilize this platform, because once you do start learning how to trade, now you're going to be able to start trading and have phenomenal results, right? So I've been learning how to trade now for the past 12 weeks, and I've been having a phenomenal results where, you know, I've tripled. I have couple of accounts. So I started an account from my mom as well. And within the first week of that account, I believe I started with $4,000. That was actually before I did a boot camp here for, some of my team, people that qualified to be, in that boot camp. That was in the beginning of February. And I wanted to start an account so I can show them. And also we did an opportunity meeting. I wanted to show them what's possible, only if you invest, maybe a couple of hours a week. So I started that account with $4,000. And I almost doubled the account. And honestly speaking, I didn't trade for more than 2 hours the entire 5 days. I believe that week I ended the week with 7,300, right? So, I upped this account with $3,300. So this is something that I did specifically for that week because I wanted to show all of the guests in the room what's possible, right? What is possible, because you don't need to spend a lot of time and to take your attention away from building, because Elevate is only an addition, right? It's an addition to what you guys are doing when it comes to building your legacy. I love what Mr. Buck said in Dubai. You guys have a solution to the problem and the challenge that the world is going through right now, and you're withholding it from sharing with the whole world. Look, whatever the answer will be from that person, just know that you're planting a seed, right? You're planting a seed. Mr. Bugs planted a seed in each and every one of us on the team from the very beginning, and he kept on watering that seed, and saying, hey, get on Elevate, start learning the skill, right? Get on Elevate. And, at one point, it finally clicked, right? Just like the bamboo. Do you guys know the story for the, bamboo tree? Anybody knows the story for the bamboo tree? If you don't know it, Google it, right? What it usually happens is you won't see the tree maybe within the first 5 to 6 years until it just, it explodes, right? It grows and you see a huge tree, right? So it's the same thing with what we do here. Even if somebody said, no, it's not for me, or I'm afraid. I was also afraid. Let me tell you this, right? I was intimidated by the charts. I was like, this is probably going to take much time from because I'm a builder. I love building. I love what I do. I love sharing this opportunity, because what Mr. and Mrs. Bugs have built for us has not only changed my life, but it has changed my family's life. And now I'm able to help other people change their lives as well. So I will never stop building. I love what I do. This is, I told Mark yesterday, we did a live on Ibüümerang's Instagram page. And I told him, I live, I breathe, I walk and talk Ibüümerang. As soon as you see me, I am my business. People tell me, you look like freedom. I sure do, because this is the opportunity that I've been given, is a freedom, right? So if you look stressed, people can see what is on the inside shows on the outside, right? People can see this. And obviously, you have to become product of the product. In the past, I couldn't really talk about Elevate because I didn't know what Elevate was. But now I can, right? Because I started joining the classes, I started, the training, and I mean, every single person that I come across, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am sneaky. So I go to the gym in the morning, I do fasted cardio. While I'm doing my cardio, I trade. And I make sure that it's visible, right? I make sure that it's visible. So I'll have, my, if I'm on the treadmill, I will have my phone like this with my tradings running. This is how I got a couple of customers. They're like, what are you doing? I said, man, this is just like a game, right? Instead of you playing Candy Crush or whatever games you're playing, this is like a game. I'm getting paid while I'm on this treadmill. So, I'm even more motivated to get my cardio down so I can look like Mr. T. Gray. Trading is more of a motivation for me to get my cardio done, because I hate cardio. I'm going to be honest with you guys, right? I hate cardio, especially, being, I used to compete. That's a long time ago. And, when I used to have to do cardio, it's something that I don't like, right? I love, weightlifting. I hate cardio, but, this is what I do in between sets, right? I will place, this is what you guys got to do. You have to replace your broke activities with the one that will lead you to your goal. If it's financial goal, I mean, Mr. Bugs always say, how you do one thing is how you do everything, right? So I've learned a lot of lessons, and the lesson that I've learned is that obviously, if I have a goal of setting 5 trades for the day, even if those 5 trades are in the red, right? Those the lessons trades, I am getting out of the market, right? Whatever that is, I haven't had red lately because of Elevate, right? So, and it's very attractive when you're walking around in between trades, and instead of you guys scrolling through social media and not monetizing your social media, but how about using your MT4 or MT5 and just making money while you're at the gym, and you're going to inspire even more people, right? Because we have the solution, but first you are going to have to create the habit. I see myself as the solution to a lot of people, right? This is what I see myself. I see myself as the opportunity to a lot of people. I love Elevate. I love Ibüümerang. I love the company. I love the leadership. Why wouldn't I go out there and share what this company, what this leadership has done for me and my family? Right? Why wouldn't I? I'm even teaching my 11-year-old son. I want you guys to think about this, right? And this is something that you maybe I've gotten multiple customers like this, because my son is 11 years old and I am teaching him how to trade. And this is sometimes the conversation that I have with people. Hey, look, I know, you're teaching your kids, they have to go to school, right? The traditional route. But we see how fast the world is changing, right? We see how fast the world is changing. And, this is the raw and real conversation that I have with people. I say, hey, God forbid something happens to you, but you didn't teach your kids a skill that nobody can take away from them, because, the markets are not going anywhere. Your income, your job can be taken away from you any day of the week. We see yesterday I saw an article about Zoom laying off 1,500 people, or something like this. You see Google laid off 12,000, Amazon laid off 18,000. You all have the solution, but don't be a weirdo and jump into somebody's inbox and say, I have an opportunity for you. Find out what they're looking for. So Desi, how do you get your customers? So I went back to people that have told me no when it comes to the business. And I simply say, hey, look, I know the business is not for you at this time. I know it's not for you, but I've been having some success with Elevate. And in the past, I couldn't really talk about it, but I really love Elevate. And they know that I'm really business building oriented. So they know for a fact that I don't spend much time on Elevate. They know, people know me very well because, like I said, I live, breathe, building. I love building. I love seeing the transformations, in other people. And, I say, hey, look, this is what I did. And it only took me a few minutes. right? I tell them, well, I can't guarantee you're going to get the same results. You might even get better results than I do. It's really that simple. This is all I do. This is all I do. This is what I share with people, right? I went back to the ones that didn't want to get started with the business. As a matter of fact, as we're speaking, I have, 3 of those individuals that are now starting as an ambassador. Do you know why? Because they fell in love with Elevate. It's amazing having people message you morning and night, thanking you that you have introduced them to something phenomenal where now they're earning more money on a daily basis than they're earning weekly. One of my guys from Portugal, we had a lot of trouble with, signing him up. One of my guys, his name is Felipe, and he was very hesitant when it came to the business building aspect. And I know how hard he works, and I believe he doesn't make more than 100 euro a day at his work. He works at a grocery store, and he works many hours, I believe 10 to 12 hours. I shared the story yesterday on Instagram. I mean, this guy, we have a private chat. He's sharing his earnings daily. There's days where he makes 4 figures on a daily basis. He's crushing. He's been only a part of Elevate for about 5 to 6 weeks now. From making 100 euro daily to making 4 figures, right? He loves it. I wake up to thank you messages every single day. And let me tell you, like I said, we went through hell because, when it comes to these European countries and the restrictions when they have, with their banks and, online transactions, it was very tough to sign him up. But, he is loving Elevate. So why not go and share a solution for other people's problems, right? The business may not be for them. All I did see when Mr. Bug said, you guys are missing out on money. And honestly speaking, I needed to look myself in the mirror and say, yeah, he's right. I am missing out on money. Because in the past, for example, I could have closed those individuals and signed them as a customer. But I was so focused on ambassadors, and don't get me wrong, I'm still focused on ambassadors. I'm looking for the builders. If you don't want to build, join Elevate. It's really that simple. So do not leave a call or a meeting without closing the sale. This is what I'm teaching. I have a leadership group. This is what I'm teaching. It's replacing those old habits, which can be limiting beliefs. Some of you are probably saying, I have a bad habit or a good habit. There's no such a thing as a good or bad habit. There's only effective habits, right? There's only effective habits. And maybe you want to write this down. Because just like good habits have net positive outcomes, is the same thing with the bad habits that have net, negative outcomes. We did a call yesterday or this morning, right now we're studying within my, lady leadership group. We're studying this book, Atomic Habits. And, there's an example about smoking a cigarette. So let's put it this way. I had a bad habit of not enrolling customers, right? So I replaced that bad habit with a new habit, which is now I'm enrolling customers. I see even more opportunity to build my organization. And the reason why I'm going to say this is because not signing people in your business every single day, you have no business. Like I told my team in the beginning, Marianne came to me and I said, how do you get those people in? And I said, Marianne, I have a quota every single day that I'm looking at a quota, not just personal, but a team quota, right? How many customers I need to come, my business needs to come in per day. How many ambassadors my team needs to come in per day. right? So I have a quota. And if I don't hit this quota, that means that I didn't do something wrong. So, right. So I have to go back and, reevaluate it. Remember, like Darren said, right? Break your goal down to the ridiculous. I have a goal when it comes to my team, how many customers I have to have in the next couple of months. Just think about it, right? You're missing on money, you're missing on volume, so you can requalify for these ranks, and you can, and once you build that culture in your business, it's just going to become effortless way for you to skip through ranks, not even hit the next rank, but skip through rank. So it's like, giving you an example of, going back to the book, giving you an example of smoking a cigarette, right? This is a habit that may make you feel or release some sort of stress for this moment. And this is how it's serving you. But it's not good for the long-term behavior, meaning that in the past, what I did is the mindset that I had set for myself is I need to get ambassadors. I need to get ambassadors. So it didn't necessarily serve me for the long run because, again, I was missing on money, because if somebody didn't come in as an ambassador, I wouldn't even think about me getting them as a customer, right? I'm sharing with you guys my story. This is the raw and real story that I am also learning, just like you all are learning. And the moment you stop learning is the moment you're seizing your growth, you're seizing your team's growth, you're seizing your family's growth, everybody's growth, right? There's always something that you're going to learn here. And remember, the way you're running your business is only a reflection of who you are. The habits that you're creating for your business is only a reflection for who you are. So in order for you to become a part of the CEO circle, the CEO corner, right? I'm not in the corner yet. I will be there very soon. You're going to have to embody that image, right? You become it first before it turns into a physical form. I had no clue how I was going to get customers, but I figured it out. My team knows me. When they call me and say, hey, how do you talk to people? Figure it out. How are you talking to me? Right? Figure it out. Have you talked to anybody before you came to me and you asked me this question? I wouldn't be able to help Marianne to go out there for her to get her own customers if she didn't talk to anybody. Right? Oh, she came to me and said, what do you do every single day? I said, Marianne, do you have a quota? No, I don't. Well, how are you expecting to enroll somebody as a customer or an ambassador if you don't have a quota? And the more you repeat this certain behavior, the more you will increase your belief that you're actually able to get customers, able to get ambassadors in your business. Even honestly speaking, have a target. Absolutely, Dr. Latrice. But you have to start doing the activity. It goes back to what Mr. Tigray said at the beginning of this call, and Darren calls them ask holes. Right? I didn't say a bad word. It's ask holes, right? People that are constantly asking questions, and they're not executing based on the answers. So I know that our team right now, we're creating a new culture when it comes to our team. And I know that we're building the foundation of our house when it comes to customers, right? All of our, the leaders needs to do it first before the babies, right? Because we have a lot of brand new babies that are part of the team. Shout out to everybody that has joined this week, last week, but we need to do it first ourselves. Like, I can't teach someone how to get in the CEO corner if I'm not there yet. I can teach you how to get to the circle. Right? So you're going to have to change small habits daily, maybe asking more people, calling more people, and sharing this opportunity with them, right? The opportunity of them learning a new skill and explaining to them, simply bringing the awareness of what, for example, the banks are doing with their money, and they can learn it. They can learn how to do it with Elevate, right? Because we learn what the banks are doing with our money, so we can leverage our own money. And I'm going to end this off with this. I had a friend of mine, he's Bulgarian, that lives in Scotland. And I saw that he was trading. So I reached out to him and I asked him a question. Hey, I see that you're trading. What do you trade? So he told me, and I said, how did you learn? He said, I hired me a coach. I said, really? That's amazing, right? I was excited for him. And I said, who's your coach? And I said, how much are you paying? I hope you guys are ready. He said, I paid 8,000 euros for 2 months only. You can make the math, right? 4,000 per month. I'm going to say this one more time for the ones that didn't hear. 8,000 euros for 2 months. And I was in shock. I was like, why didn't you reach out to me? I have a platform. It's like university for trading, right? Where it only, the investment is only 179 per month. And it's an ongoing program where you have access to elite educators to teach you and the skill. Where you could have invested that 8,000 in your account and quadruple that, in those 2 months. He's like, I never thought about it. Right? So you're going to have to share with the world what you guys have in possession, because we have been blessed. We have the top of the top of the top when it comes to, our CEOs, our corporate team, our Elevate team, our leaders, shout out to all of the diamonds, the lead diamonds, shout out to everybody, that's part of the Ibüümerang. And like I said earlier, you all should share what we have here, because once again, you are doing a disservice if you're not sharing this opportunity with people, especially, in this time and season that we're all in, with whatever's happening with the economy, right? This is where the world is headed, and people will be forced to learn it, in the next couple of years. But just educating people, just always think about this. You always have to add value, right? If you're adding value, people will always join you. Don't try to sell them. Always be, value oriented person, adding value to people's lives. They're going to be the ones that will be reaching out to you. I've had a lot of people that have scheduled calls, today and tomorrow, that reached out to me just because of Elevate. Right? Just because of Elevate, asking what Elevate is. So I am extremely excited. I thank you all, for having me here, Mark, and Tigray too. I want to send lots of love to our CEO, Mr. Bugs, and our, the Queen, Mrs. Bugs. I'm looking forward to see you guys in Houston, Texas. Make sure that your team is there, right? Not just you. Bring few guests with you, right? Because what I've learned, through Darren, is that if you're the only person at an event, this is personal development. But when you do have more people with you, now you're getting professionally developed, right? So I hope you guys learned something today. I really hope you're going to go out and get your first 5 customers today. 5 customers, right? This is a challenge for you all.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So I've got a few notes here. So Danielle Harvey says, I joined in April of 2021, and I didn't get started until October. So she joined Elevate, but she didn't get started until October 2022. So she says, don't do that. Don't pay for 6 months. And then Mauro Huesca, trading is the best thing in my life. That's what he says.
It
Now,
is.
I need to talk to this guy, Felipe, in Portugal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I need to get his testimony. Ruby Aflo Ruiz says, you turned on the light bulb for me.
Love it.
Now, here's the thing though. So that guy that paid $8,000, that was just 2 months.
Euro. So that's
Oh,
even
8,000
more than
euros.
dollars.
Yep.
Yeah.
8,000 euro. So
Yeah.
that was just 2 months. So 179 per month. And you get up to date market conditions. We have 50 live calls every single week, right? 50. So they're working through what the current market conditions look like.
Right.
You're always up to date. And these calls happen all day long in every time zone.
Right.
So folks, let's just make it happen. Yeah. Get customers. Yeah. Yeah. They ripped him off with his permission.
and think about, when you start personally getting customers, it will become the domino effect. I feel sorry, Mark, to be honest with you, that I haven't done it in the past because I've missed on a lot of money, and therefore my team also. So I take full responsibility of not listening to Mr. Bug since day one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And like I said, I mean, I will mess up and then I will fess up. So I'm fixing the issue, and now the team is on fire.
I was on that call with Mr. Bugs.
Yeah.
In December.
Yeah.
He gave
really good.
everybody a spanking.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for being on today and being honest and real and giving everybody what they need. So what about that video? How are you using that video?
So, oh yes, this is great. This
Yeah.
is what I do, right? When people ask me, well, can you show me something? Yes, absolutely. Boom.
Cool.
I said, honestly speaking, this video is a game changer. The customers that I got this week was because of that video.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Do you hear
So
that?
utilize all of the tools.
Yes.
Look, you guys, I'm going to be honest with you, because I do pay someone for my Instagram content, right? And, it can cost you $1, right? If your business is not there yet, but corporate is giving you, right? They're giving you tools for you to use that you're not utilizing. I'm just going to leave it at this, right? They're giving you tools that can take you to 6- and 7-figure income.
Yep.
I hope someone heard this.
Yeah. Yeah. Pedro Cruz, go to iboomhub.com and click the top thing. Yeah. Click the top button. Yeah. It's there. Yep. And it's on Elevate YouTube, the Elevate channel on YouTube. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much again. Hey guys, ambassadors, love you guys. Get more customers. Get more customers. All right, folks, that's it. Thank you so much for being on with me today, Desi.
Thanks so much. Can't wait to see you in Houston.
Oh, hold on a second. Wait. We got to do our thing.
Let's do it.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Okay. All right, guys.
Thanks,
Love
Mark.
you.
Thanks,
Love you,
everybody.
ambassadors.
Have an amazing rest of your day. Go get customers.
Yes, absolutely.
Bye, everybody.